So it was useful actually getting a queen kill, because not only am I going to need to get a fighter torso eventually, but and amongst other things, you know, get my stats up in Barbarian Assault level 5 all rolls for Elite Diary, but I also need for the Hard Diary to purchase a Granite Body, which requires 95k as well as a Queen kill. So I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those, and there we go, that's Granite Body. That's the first time I've ever done that through Barbarian Assault. I guess that's how you always get it, but that looks so baller. Look at that, man, that is crazy. That looks like an American football, like a top or whatever. I don't really watch much American football, just for the record, in case it doesn't, but I sort of thought it does. 84k as well, it's not bad. Obviously you do lose 10k buying that, so definitely not worth it, but you know, it's cool. $25k down the tubes just for some lovely cosmetic look, but I get a hard task, and let's just have a look at my fancy stone. Let's just check it out. This is going to be pretty pimp, and that is very nice. Got the Falador look going on with my current deco, or whatever, my house reno, whatever you want to say. So I've decided that I'm going to try getting my smithing up and use up as many ores in my bank to try and get 70, and then try to do the Kenderin Hard. So I'm going to be buying a coal bag, and I'm also going to be buying a gem bag. No, I don't have enough gold nuggets. Oh, I'll buy a gem bag eventually. I just need 4 more gold nuggets, and then I can afford one. But anyway, I've got a coal bag for now, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure how much coal this holds. I think it's like 30 or 28 or something. So in one of the early episodes of Iron Taskmaster, I was doing gold bars to get my smithing up, but I tried Blast Furnace, the Blast Furnace world. I couldn't get any XP because it's just completely botted out and it was pretty broken. But I've managed to join a private clan chat, and I'm on a private world at the moment. So it's actually really, really, really good. Like, I'm getting 160k XP per hour at the moment. If I wasn't terrible at the game, and if this probably wasn't like my first time doing this, oh crap, I should keep my goldsmith gauntlets on. I'm not sure if that, oh no, I can switch straight to my ice gloves. If this wasn't my first time doing this, then I'm sure I would be getting more XP than that. You basically get pretty much like a guaranteed like 200k, almost maybe 250k, possibly 300k an hour being the max, I believe, is what I've heard. And it's just really, really fast. I'm running out of run energy so quickly. I need to recharge my run energy. I should have some super energies in the bank. Ideally, I'd have stamina potions for this. So I'm still at Blast Furnace, and it's pretty cool, but there's a guy here called LEL Alt. He's actually the #1 Ironman at the moment. He's got 571 million total XP, and he's here doing Blast Furnace as well, which is pretty sweet. I kind of cry comparing myself with anything that he's got on his account, but I'm very happy with everything I've achieved and everything. But you know, that's he's played a lot of this. He's quite good at being the old Iron Man, I gotta say. So I've decided that I'm going to be making mithril dart tips out of my mithril bars, because these will be useful later on if I fletch them into mithril darts, which I can then use with the blowpipe. And that is 70 smithing. No, I got the boost, but I misclicked because I'm terrible. Give me my spear, please. Yes, there we go. That is the last hard task in the Kandarin area. That is amazing. The rewards for this are actually awesome, so I'm really glad to have managed to get that finished. So this antique lamp for a start has 15k XP. That's going to get me 1 herbal level. That's amazing already. Bam, 12k to the next one. That is great. I get 120 flax daily from the Flax Keeper, so I may be tempted into possibly getting that daily. I'm not sure if that's still worth it. I may end up doing that, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to read out the useful stuff though, because there's a few things that probably aren't so useful. I get 15% more Marks of Grace from the Sis Village Agility course, 1 free teleport to Sherlock every day, 10% more reward points from Barbarian Assault, 10% more likely my Enchanted Bolt special effect will activate. I guess that just works like worldwide as a general sort of effect. I don't need to wear the headgear or anything, so that just seems like a nice useful thing. 10% higher yield from the Cathaby Herb Patch. And I can also move my Camelot teleport to just outside the Sears Village Bank. So as you can see here, it's like with the Varrock teleport, I can just cast the Sears Village teleport which is amazing. Look at where this takes me. It's just right here, right in front of this agility obstacle pretty much. So if I can configure this, I can have that as my left click option. So now I'm just going to constantly go over to Sears every single time. 80 cooking has been achieved. I can now cook shark, which is amazing because I can now complete 1 of 7 of the elite tasks in the Kandarin diary. I've finished cooking all of the monkfish in my bank. Well, pretty much I have like 10 raw monkfish in there, but I'll probably just leave them as placeholders. I ended up burning 726 of them, as you can see, so that's quite a lot burnt, and it's a little bit tragic, but at the same time it's like whatever. I'm not too fussed. I can AFK get more monkfish and everything easily enough. That's not a huge problem, although that probably is a little bit wasteful. So I finished cooking all my monkfish. I went from 73 to 80 cooking. Oh yeah, that is my first elite task in the Kandarin diary complete. I'll just quickly show you guys the other tasks I've left and what requirements I have to get all the Kandarin elite. So I need to pick some dwarf weed from the herb patch at Cathby. So I need 79 farming. I also need to reach level 5 in every role at Barbarian Assault. I also need 86 herb lore, 90 smithing, 85 fire making, and 85 crafting, and 87 magic. Hey, 56 farming coming in. Can grow qualms, not bad. 57 farming, papaya trees, nice. The last medium diary in the Falador area. Yes, there we go. I can talk to Cerebral in the Falador Castle area. So, for completing the medium Falador diary, I get a 7.5k XP lamp here, which I'm going to use on Herblore. And I'm very close to level 60 there, which is very nice. I also get the Falador Shield 2, which recharges 50% of my prayer once daily, which is okay. You know, it's something nice, not overly useful. 20% higher chance of receiving a clue scroll from a guard in Falador, so I could potentially farm mediums from Falador guards if I chose to do that. Access to a shortcut in the Motherlode Mine, and that requires 54 agility. That'll be a very handy shortcut, as I will end up going back to the Motherlode Mine a few times yet, so that will be quite useful. And I also get 10% more experience from the Falador farming patch, and I do not need to equip my shield to get that experience boost. Hey, that's a giant mole kill, and that's an amulet of strength and some nice stuff. But that is a hard task in the Falador diary. That is the last hard task in the Falador diary that I can actually complete with my current skills. The other tasks I have left are craft 140 mind runes simultaneously, kill a skeletal wyvern in the Asgarnia ice dungeon, and yeah, that's it. For the rune crafting there, I need level 56 rune crafting. I could potentially, I'll be able to get that pretty quickly. I'm only level 50 at the moment. And for the skeletal wyvern, I of course need level 72 Slayer, sitting at 60 at the moment. However, I will be training some Slayer in the not too distant future because Monkey Madness 2 is just around the corner, and I believe one of the requirements for that is to have 69 Slayer. So I'm sure I'll be able to complete the Falador HUD in not much time at all. It's going to be pretty sweet. While I was completing one of the Varrock hard diaries, I managed to get a easy clue from one of the monsters in Stronghold Security, so I'm going to go complete that right now. And that is my 9th easy treasure trail complete, and I get Iron Plate Legs G, which is amazing. I just finished all of the Falador hard diaries I could complete before, and I'm just looking through the elites to see if there's any more that I could complete. Obviously, I've done the Performer Skill Cable Quest Cable Remote Falador Castle, but I can't complete any of the others as of yet. The one I'm closest to is to jump over the Strange Floor in Tavily Dungeon. That requires level 80 agility. I'm sitting at 75. I could use a 5+ from a Spicy Stew, but I'm just going to wait because I can't do any of the others. And I'm going to get a higher agility level anyway, so I may as well just make an agility potion. I could just like boost up to that more easily later on. As for the other requirements, for 252 air runes being crafted simultaneously, I need 88 rune craft. To purchase a white two-hand sword from Sir Vivian, I need 1300 plus Black Knight kills, so that's going to take a while, that one. I also need to have 91 farming, and yeah, that's for find at least 3 magic roots at once while digging up your magic tree in Falador. I've talked about the Strange Floor in Tavily Dungeon, and to mix a Sourdome and Brew, I need 81 herb lore. I can use 5+ boost for all of those as usual, and yeah, so that's where I'm sitting at the moment with Falador. I've completed everything in the Falador diary that I can complete so far. Hopefully I'll be able to revisit the hard soon and get that completed as well, which will be sweet. My pet house is the best. Sweet. That is the last medium task in the Fremnik area, so I'm going to go collect my reward. So the rewards for completing the Fremnik medium diary is the Fremnik Sea Boots 2, and I also get a 7.5k XP lamp like all the other medium diaries. There we go. That is level 60 Herblore, which is pretty sweet, to be honest. Weapon poisons, nice. But 60 Herblore is great. And with the Fremnik Sea Boots, I get a shortcut jump from the Miscellanea Dock to Etzeteria, which is over here, this little agility shortcut over here. And I also get an improved rate of gaining approval on Miscellanea while doing Kingdom Management. Not sure exactly how much that increases, but it is an improvement from the original approval rating rate that you get. So that is pretty cool. Nothing crazy. that is literally all the rewards for the medium diary. And so yeah, this is like my first time properly in the Yatizo mine, and I've just realized there's a bunch of NPC miners over here and they literally just mine nothing. Like, there's no ore or whatever in front of him, it's just mining nothing. That's kind of funny. I've never seen that before. I wonder if this, see, look, it's not mining anything. What are you gonna mine, mate? What are you gonna mine? You gonna mine me? Yep. How's that working out for you, bro? You're gonna mine the staircase. Yes, mine that staircase, mate. And that is the last task in the Fremnik diaries I can complete for a little while at least. I have some left in the hard set. I've got 3 left here. Catch a saber-toothed kite. That requires level 55 hunter. I'm sitting at level 46 at the moment. I'll get that in no time. That's really easy to do. I need 66 Herblore to mix a super defense potion in the Fremnik province. That is, I'm currently sitting at 60. And I need to steal from the Keldagrim gem stall, and that requires level 75 thieving. So all quite easy skills to get. You know, I could get that quite quickly, I think, but those are all I can do with my current skills at the moment. As for the Fremnik Elite Diaries, I have to kill each of the Dagonoth Kings. I could do that at the moment, however, I might leave that until a bit later. I might move on and do some other task diaries first, and then I may come back and do that. Then I need to craft 56 Astral Runes at once. That requires level 82 rune crafting. Once again, I will probably be able to boost that. Create a Dragonstone Amulet in the Natives Not Furnace. That is an 80 crafting requirement for that. That is something that I will want to do in the not too distant future as well, because of course I want Amulets of Glory. I will absolutely probably use a 5+ for that. And then I need to complete a lap of the Releka agility course. That requires 80 agility. Once again, I'm sitting at 75. I'm pretty close to being able to do that, to be honest. Kill each of the God Wars generals, another cool one there. I could probably do that at the moment. I would probably only be able to get 1 kill on each of the God Wars generals, and those would all be separate trips. That is something I'll probably revisit once I've done some of the other achievement diaries in other areas, some of the other mediums and some of the other hards. And then I also need to slay a spiritual mage within God Wars dungeon. Now that requires 83 slay. Of course, all these can use 5+ boost as always. But yeah, that's where I'm sitting at the moment with Fremnik, so I'm going to move on to another area for now. While I wait for my strawberries to grow, I've gone ahead and done as many of the hard tasks in the Ardi area as I possibly can do. There is one left that I can do, and that is to enter my player-owned house from Yanil. The remaining tasks require me to catch a red salamander. That requires 59 hunter. Check the health of a palm tree near Tree Gnome Village. That requires 68 farming. Pick some poison ivy berries from the patch south of Ardi. That requires 70 farming. And I also need to smith a dragon square shield in West Ardi. Now that's going to require, I believe, a shield left half or a shield right half. I'm not sure which one. There's one which you get from the very red drop table. So that'll be down to a bit of a game of chance as to how long that takes to get. So that'll probably be the hardest, one of the hardest hard tasks probably to get finished. And then I need to craft some death runes, and that requires 65 rune crafting. So I'm going to do the last one that I currently can do with my current skill set, which is to enter my player-owned house from Yanil. And this should be the last hard that I can unlock. There we go. That has been unlocked. And the RD medium task set has been completed. I can now speak to the dude and get my reward. Yes! And with the RD medium diaries complete, I get the Ardoin cloak 2, and I get this antique lamp, 7.5k for Herblore, there we go. And the rewards that I get having completed the RD medium is I get 100 free noted pure essence every day if I go visit Wizard Crompety, 1 free daily teleport to the RD farm patch, further noted drops from the Tower of Life, and a 10% increased chance to pick pickpocket in Ardoin. I also have the ability to toggle the Ring of Life teleport to Ardoin. And that is 100% Taiboy 1A favor and a medium task complete in the Karamja area. Oh! Oh! The gout tuber! Oh, please! Please! Yes! Do not click on that, do not eat it. Oh, that is what I needed. That was the last thing I needed for the Karamja medium, and that probably took me about 1 or 2 hours to actually get, because obviously I can't trade, so I have to get it myself, and it's a 1% chance of appearing after you hack down any type of jungle, I believe. I'm not sure if the density of the jungle makes any difference. I wasn't able to confirm that anywhere, so I was just getting light jungle. That took ages, but I got it now, so that's amazing. Sweet! That is the last task in the medium Karamja diary, and now I have a freaking pimp machete, which is amazing. Give me my medium achievement diary reward, please. There we go. The Karamja gloves 2 and an antique lamp. This only gives me 5k XP. I don't know why. I think all the other mediums are like 7.5k, but whatever. Free 5k Herbler XP. And now the rewards aren't even worth reading out, but I'm just going to read out the rewards anyway because they're so terrible. So you get, of course, all the easy rewards, amazing. You get an antique lamp, amazing. And then, as a result of having Karamja gloves 2, you get a 10% additional agility experience in the Brimhaven Agility Arena while 1, and increased agility experience from any agility tickets cashed in, which are a reward from the Brimhaven Agility Arena. And that is literally it. So, yeah, this is the Karamja gloves 2, not great. Definitely going to want to upgrade those. So I've finished all of the hard Karamja tasks that I possibly can. The only one I have left is to be assigned a Slayer task by Duradel north of Shallow Village. For me to be able to do that, I need to have 100 combat. I'm sitting at 92, and so I will get that up eventually. That will be quite an easy one. I mean, it'll come quite naturally. I'm not going to have to grind out a lot. I'm going to be able to get that on the way to getting my Slayer up and everything. And then as for elites, the only elite that I could possibly do now would be to equip a fire cape in the Tsar city. I don't currently own a fire cape, however I could almost definitely get one with all my stats and my gear and everything. However, I'm not going to be doing that just yet. I will be doing that soon though, because I will definitely want a fire cape when I actually get into some proper slaying, which would be brilliant. As for the other elite diary requirements, I need to craft 56 nature runes at once. That requires 91 rune craft. I need to check the health of a palm tree in Brimhaven. That requires 68 farming. And I also need to create an anti-venom potion while standing in the horseshoe mine, and that requires 87 herb lore. And I need to check the health of my Calquat tree patch, which requires 72 farming. Kind of a bit strange how you've got check the health of a palm tree in Brimhaven and then check the health of your Calquat tree patch, because they're like 4 farming levels of difference, and they're both farming requirement elite tasks. But whatever, I'll go with it. Please bake my wild pies. Please don't get burnt. Yes, that is an elite task. Oh, both of them got cooked. Awesome. I just used a 5+ boost for my cooking and got 85 cooking there. First try, might I add, and now I have 2 wild pies, which was an elite task in the Desert Elite Diaries. Yes, that is a Cowfight Queen kill. And 2 prayer potions and 100 potato cactus. Nice. That is pretty good, I guess. I think that's a good drop. I'm not exactly sure. I think that's used for a potion, so that is a great secondary to have. And that is a hard task in the desert area. I'm going to get the hell out of here though now. So I've completed all the desert diaries that I possibly can at the moment. I had not completed the easy desert tasks prior to starting doing them now, this episode. So I have completed the easy task set at least, which is great. I have 1 task to complete in the medium task set, that is to catch an orange salamander. Currently 46 hunter, that requires level 47. I could quite easily go boost that and go get that done, which I'll probably go do in a second. I need to slay a Dust Devil with a Slayer helmet equipped for my remaining hard task in the desert set, which is really good because that won't be too far away. I mean, I'm going to do a lot of Slayer. I'm going to get a Slayer helmet quite quickly, I feel. And so I'll be able to do that in the not too distant future. Obviously can't do that at the moment. And then in the elite task set, I need to cast Ice Barrage against a fallen desert, so that requires 94 magic. Fletch some dragon darts to the Bedabin camp, that requires 95 fletching. Speak to the Cowfight Queen head in my play-owned house, that requires 78 construction plus a Cowfight Queen head, which would take a little bit of time to get depending on my RNG, but I'll just be sure to try doing as many Cowfight Queen kills as I can whenever I get Cowfight Slayer tasks. Then I need to steal from the Grand Gold Chest in the Fire Room Pyramid Plunder. I cannot use a 5+ boost for that. That's like one of the only tasks in the entire like achievement diary task set, I guess, that I probably won't ever be able to boost. I just need 91 thieving. I cannot boost it, I believe. So then the last task will be to restore at least 85 prayer points while praying at the altar in Sophonem. I believe I pronounced that correctly, I'm not sure. And basically, I'll probably go for that once I've got the Wilderness Elite done so I can get some stacked dragon bones, because that will take quite a while to get. But that's what I've done in the Desert Diary at the moment. Time to go collect some rewards. Sweet! That is the medium diaries complete in the desert area. So time to collect my reward, and this is going to be the first time I've ever had any of the desert diaries complete, which is awesome. So I guess I keep talking to him. Oh, sweet. So it just automatically upgrades. That's awesome. So these antique lamps, I think one gives me 2.5k XP, the other one gives me 7.5k XP. So that's going to be close to a herbal level. It's not going to be a herbal level, but it's going to be very close. Beautiful 2.8k XP off a herbal level. That's great. The only real useful thing that I get as a result of having the easy desert diary complete is Simon Templeton will purchase artifacts as banknotes. So those are artifacts from Pyramid Plunder. And then as for the mediums, I can hold 5 charges on a Pharaoh Scepter if I was ever lucky enough to get one, which that is useful, but I would have to be very lucky to get one at this point. And I get 1 free teleport to Nada every day. But that's really it for the medium diaries and medium desert diaries. Bring me back to the time.